Katy.
Hi, I'm Fani. Welcome to Today with Us. Today we are going to go through a Taylor Swift look that Katy does not really do bold red lips or anything like which I love to do red lips. So we finally got her to agree. Really, it was actually her idea, but we're so excited because I was like, yes.
So today's episode is really going to be Taylor Swift centric, which is fun because it's one of the really big topics that got us to bond, really. So today she'll teach me things about Taylor Swift and her makeup looks. So I've listened to her since like Teardrops on My Guitar days. But I've never really looked into like her background. So I don't know anything about her life like Fani does. She reads up on these things. I don't. I just listen to music and call it a day. So while we're doing our makeup, Fani will be telling me nice little tidbits, and hopefully you and I can both learn something new.
Yay. Well, first let me talk a little bit about what makeup she wore. So we got a little info from her Eras tour, both the documentary and when it started, that she had a couple of rain shows that were like 3 hours in the rain. Her makeup did not move.
Flawless.
Everyone was like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? It's black magic.
Even that sweaty.
Oh,
like
I know.
when performing.
Like, nothing moved. I think she probably had like setting spray and then like put a layer on and then setting spray and then it just kept doing that. But we know that she wore a lot of Pat McGrath, so I have a bunch of that. Let me show the eyeshadow that we have. So I'm excited about this one.
This is her like pride and joy.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So, but these are the colors you like a lot. So I'm excited for you to try those. And then we have as well. I don't know if she wore these, but her highlighter. That's a normal highlighter.
Very pretty. Is it the same shade as mine?
I don't know.
She gifted me this for Christmas.
Maybe. This is her Divine Rose blush. It's very, very
nice.
Pinky. This is her Paradise Venus, but it's part of the Divine blush. It's very, very red. So we have to use a little bit of that one. It goes a long way. And then her bronzer.
Very nice.
And then we also, she used to use, or she does use, I'm sure, her Elson 003 red. This is one of my favorite reds.
Is that also Pat McGrath?
Yes, also Pat McGrath. She has the gold and black look. And so that was one that she used, and as well as the liquid version. This was the Elson 4. So
is that her exact shade?
Yes, like the exact shade. And those were on like sold out for a long time. And like on the website it says TaylorMade. That was, so she was playing off of it. But she never got like a sponsorship. She never sponsored Pat McGrath, but that was like the closest you got to it.
I don't think she needed to be.
True. I don't know why she doesn't like
collaborate.
Yeah, collaborate and do her own makeup line.
I think
she would make so much money. But then recently we learned that it wasn't, based on the documentary, that it wasn't this what she used on the Eras tour like we thought. It actually was the, what's it called? The Lock Kiss ink. This is the liquid version, so Ruby True. But we learned that she used the long, where is it? Oh, it's in my room. I have to go get it. It's the sort of like this version, this stick version of the Ruby True. So I have that one. I'll probably have to go get it. And so these are all
like MAC.
Oh, sorry, yes, MAC. So that was MAC.
I said Ruby True.
And then
why do I not know that
so
one?
many. Ruby Woo is what they really got popular for, like the Roar magazine. But this is like 20 or 30 bucks. My other favorite is Wet and Wild, and it's called Spotlight Red, which is like the dupe of Ruby Woo. And so that's awesome too. That's like $4, and then those last so long all day. It is matte. Some people don't like that, so you gotta think about that if you'd like it to be more shiny. And then I have the NARS lip liner and an Essence. Those are nice, good reds. But I do have the Bloodlust by Pat McGrath. That's her red lip liner. So I have that for us to use if we want. And then I do have her black black eyeliner to use that we could try to use for our eyes.
Okay.
So we have a lot of Pat McGrath oriented things that we know Taylor Swift has used. But obviously we don't have to use everything. So I brought that to share with you. And then I brought my foundations, the one that I've been using, which were my Dior ones, and my concealer. Brought the stick one. And then since I have rosacea, I like to use a little bit of red covering over it. And then I also brought our samples of the Armani that when we went shopping, they had given us. And we were kind of the same shade. So we could also try that one if we want. So lots of choices of things that we could do. Yeah, that's what I have. All right, back. So now I have the MAC Kiss, a Locked Kiss. So this is the one that she wore, the Ruby True 88. So that's the one that we saw on the documentary. Do you want to try the Armani?
Let's do something new.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're going to try these little samples that they give us of Armani Luminous Skin. This was Silk. And this was 4.5, I believe. Yeah, 4.5. Yeah. I tried the 5 a couple weeks ago, and that was not bad.
I think we're both in the like light, medium ish with neutral. I'm neutral. She's cool tone.
Yeah. Well, I'm red. Cool red, as they say. I should put it in here.
Is it both the same? They're both 4.5. Oh
yeah. Yeah, they only gave me 4.5 and 5. So we might, I guess maybe we might have enough on one.
I already opened this one.
It's okay, try it. It's alright.
Okay.
I can always use it tomorrow or something. Okay. Alright, bear with us because we've never done makeup on camera.
I barely do makeup at all.
Alright, so many brushes.
Oh, feels nice. Smooth. Now I hear online that people say that this one, like, since they changed the formula, it's not as good as the OG. So, did it hold up the day you wore it?
I liked it.
It didn't oxidize or break.
Oh man, I forgot to use my
primer.
I forgot to use my primer.
Me too.
I guess I wasn't too red today. But normally I put a little bit of layer. Yeah, I haven't tried the original one, so I don't know for sure how it works. But yeah, this was like their favorite on the interwebs, and they were very upset that it was changed. Same with like the MAC Studio Finish, people were up in arms about that one, that was changing. And so that's gotta be really hard when you find something that works, especially if you have like rosacea or other skin issues that you're just like, oh my gosh, this was my favorite. Why would they change something that was working?
Right.
So I get that. That's gotta be super frustrating for people. And I like to put foundation on my lips. That way it will last. And it's gonna look weird.
You look anemic.
I am now looking like I'm dead.
It feels nice so far.
Yeah. And it covers up my red, which I like.
It's a good shade.
So you're my shade too. We're the same shade.
What?
Look, I have this mirror too.
Wow. Wait, this is a really good match though.
So I guess we're gonna have to go back.
Okay. Very nice.
So I don't know what foundation she wore on the tour. And I think they probably told us. It's probably Pat McGrath or something else. Because she's done different ones.
I need her to do us a solid and release.
She just needs to have a whole combo. Like, be like, this is what I wore.
Or just give me what you wore. Like, give us a detailed list of every single product you use.
They've never, like, really done that. Even though after what she's been in the music industry and in the spotlight for 20 years and always had good makeup, she's never done that. So it's probably a reason why is protecting that knowledge.
Looks nice so far.
Yay!
I have too much.
I'll just put it in there.
It feels like a waste.
I was gonna say, I'll move it to something else and we can use it later. Yay! Okay.
Yay!
Sweet.
Foundation done.
Yeah, foundation done. And so we're trying something also new that she was told recently that not to use your concealer right away. And I had always kind of been doing that already. So from here, I tend to go to blush or eyes. So which would you like to do?
Let's do eyes. I feel like that's going to be the most challenging part. Because her shadow and her wing.
Her wing, yeah. That's going to be hard. All right, I'm going to put this over here.
We're going to try and recreate her Eras Tour look. So I guess
the
brown
wing and pink.
Purple pinkish.
I just say have fun with makeup. Because if at the end of the day, if it messes up, you can kind of start all over.
That's right.
So I say don't panic. It's not worth the stress. When it's supposed to be kind of fun and exciting rather than like super stressful.
Okay, I'm gonna start with my Urban Decay Naked 3. I'm
gonna start with my McGrath. I'm just gonna stick with all these because I do know this is the one, the Mothership that she used. This is Mothership Sunlit Seduction 11. It's Mothership 11. I know that there's a whole bunch more that are also, these are expensive. These are like $129, but this one I got on sale for like $60 or less.
$129.
So, I know, it's expensive. Like the
God.
Packaging, like, did you feel this? Like lift this thing.
Scared.
Well, after, when you're.
Oh.
Yeah, like.
God dang. What's
So
heavy?
when the makeup people that I follow talk about the packaging being like one of the most expensive things, and so that's where a whole bunch of the money goes to. Although Pat McGrath right now is going through bankruptcy, so
yeah, I heard that.
That could maybe be a reason they were spending money in perhaps the wrong places. I don't really know. I follow Jen Love, so I will tag her below. She's awesome. She tells you all the news for makeup. And she follows like lawsuits that are happening with related to makeups or skincare or those kind of companies. And she kind of keeps me in the know for those kind of things.
I did have to use this the Urban Decay primer potion for my eyelids because they get kind of oily. Do you use primer for the eyelids?
No, I just put my foundation.
Oh.
Sometimes I do if I know that I'm gonna be like all day doing something. I'll put something on, but for the most part, I'm not out there like doing any crazy
work
stuff.
You're not at raves and stuff?
I mean, sometimes.
Okay.
I go to kids' birthday parties as my rave.
Wow.
All right, so this is a purpley. First, I used her champagne pinkish, and then I used this one, and then I'm gonna end it with that one. So those three colors, maybe a little bit of the pink. I don't know. Now it looks more gold and brown. I don't know. These colors look different when they're in the dark. Should have turned on the light. What do I wanna wear? Now I have to commit to. Which one was I wearing? I forgot.
Commit, Steph. Commit. I mean, funny. Commit. Oh.
Sometimes I use my fingers. It is a little easier.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I went bold with my red. Look.
Oh my God. Now's the time.
I'm gonna probably put a little pink on top. See if it'll. Tone it down.
Now I'm gonna move to the ColourPop palette. This is the how do you say this? Amethyst?
Amethyst, yeah. It's a purpley
palette. It's so pretty. I'll do a close up because she deserves it. Look at all that glittery.
And shiny.
And shiny. It's pink and blue and purple, brown. This looks like TSwift. Let's go for this. Whoa. Oh, that's purpley.
This feels like her Lover outfit that she wears, the red and brownish one. Or it's still glittery, so it's not brown, but it's not the pink and purple one. She has more red, amber one. This is what those color choices mean, or feel like the red and purple one that she has.
I'm trying to think which outfit that is. Is it the same as the Willow?
I don't know if she has it. No, it's still in her Lover session, the first segment. But she probably does not have it. They don't show it that often. In from all her things that she did. She had so much. I did. Katy did come to the Eras Tour show with me, or not the show. I wish it was a show. The movie.
I wish it was
the movie. We went to the movie. That was so much fun. We got to leave the house for a little bit.
Right. I wish it was the actual show.
I know. That would have been so much fun. I should have worn my TSwift sweater, which is also blue. Maybe I'll grab it. Maybe I'll grab it when we talk later. I don't want to put makeup stuff on it. Okay. Sweet. I'll do a little bit of gold.
This feels very Speak Now.
I'm definitely Lover.
Is that your favorite?
I don't know. Okay, so my favorite. I really enjoy Midnights, but I think 1989 is one of my favorites. I like the pop version.
The poppy.
Okay, so a little bit more about her. Let's see. So I started listening to Taylor Swift when I was in high school. My friend Mary introduced me to her, and that's when she was in her country phase, and that was really cool. And then by the time I was in college, Fearless had come out, Speak Now, and then Red. Oh no, Red was okay, Speak Now, and then Red, and then 1989, then Reputation. I didn't listen to too much Reputation until after the fact. And then of course she had Lover, Midnights. No, Midnights was afterward. She had Lover, and then she had
Evermore?
Before Folklore, and then Evermore, and then Midnights, and then to the Tortured Poets Apartment, and then now the one, The Life of a Showgirl. So she's done so much. So let's see what you might not know about her.
So I my most active TSwift era listening was up until I think she lost me at Lover, because I think that's when I started having kids and all that. So, and then during COVID, I didn't listen. I didn't have time to do anything. So
and you were working,
Yeah, I was focused. I had just finished grad school. I started working, and then had our first baby, and then the second, and then, etc. But I was kind of lost after Lover. I think I had caught up until Reputation, and then after Lover, I was just like, I don't even know what album's out. I don't know how many songs. I had no idea. And then when Fani was like, oh, let's go watch her Eras Tour movie, it kind of forced me to backtrack and listen to like Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnight. And I had to learn all of those songs in like 2 months so that I could go to this movie and know at least some songs. I don't even know what my favorite album is. I would say either Fearless or Red.
Have you listened to the vault songs from those?
I have.
Because those are fun.
They're so good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that part of her re-recording her music. That we got a bunch of other songs that were kind of, some people knew about, and I'm sure other people had heard, but those came out and those are awesome.
Like, I can't believe, like, if I was her as an artist, knowing I had to leave those songs behind and not let my fans listen. They're good songs. It's not like they're like little leftovers.
Yeah.
Mediocre songs. They're good songs.
And so that's, and so a little bit about Taylor Swift, if y'all don't know. which I'm sure everyone knows. But she started out like 11, 12 years old trying to get a record deal. Like she convinced her parents to move down to Nashville. And granted, she came from a wealthy family. Like her father worked for a bank, so they had money to make the decision to move down here to the South and to Nashville. And so she got a contract with Big Machine Records, and that pretty much blew up her life. Like she became a mega superstar so quickly. Got Grammys early on, like 3 or 4, which she was like before she was like 20 something. And that, you know, and that was where the whole Kanye scandal happened as well. But she is phenomenally talented, great writer. It's just unbelievable how much words are in her mind that could just like come out so quickly. It always reminds me of in which you don't listen to this Hamilton, where they say how can you write like the word, what is it? Oh, why do you keep writing like you're running out of time? That's how I feel she is. Like she just keeps writing and writing and writing.
It's so eloquent too. She does it so well.
It would be so interesting to see her like how does she wordsmith everything. There's another channel which I love listening to, which is a granddaughter and her grandfather who's a professor. I'll put their channel down in the comments too, because they're fascinating. He breaks it down in the literary sense, like as a professor. They have a interesting way that they do it. They he reads her lyrics as like sort of a poem, and then they'll listen to the lyric video and then the music video, and then sort of do their reaction to it. That's so fun because I don't pick up as much of stuff. So like we would not pick up on all these literary things that he has studied for decades. And he's like, oh, this is from blah, blah, blah. This is from this literary element. So that's fascinating. So I like to listen to sort of other people's reactions. And so she blew up, and then she kind of had a cancellation once the Kanye sort of thing that they had a call, and then she was recorded by Kim K, and that was a bunch of drama. And then eventually she came out and was like, see, I wasn't lying, because a whole phone call was leaked. And so from that whole thing came out Reputation, which was a whole different
masterpiece
genre for her, that she had not done. And so what I love about her is that she definitely like does these revolutionary things in all that she does, whether it's in the business world, in the music world, lyric world, like all these things. She's always trying to just crash through that glass ceiling. She's like, no one's gonna stop me. I'm just gonna keep doing what I love. And so Reputation was part of that, for sure. And then she then had the freedom to do more things. So once she cut ties with Big Machine Records, she went with Columbia Records. And then there she owned more of her music. So Lover was the first record that she owned, like flat out. And then there, at some point, she was able to then start re-recording, I want to say in 2020, because it was X amount of years since the previous records have gone out. So then that's why we have the re-records for that. We don't have her first one debut yet. We don't have a Reputation, but we have Speak Now, we have Fearless, we have Red, and we have 1989. Right? Is that the one? Yeah, that's Taylor's version. So all those are Taylor versions. So, and those were all already amazing, but now with her vocal range now, with the more education that she's had, the more training is phenomenal. And any problematic lyrics that she had back then, she was kind of able to sort of fix and talk through and see what she
can improve.
Can improve and believes in now, or can feel strong saying her beliefs. So that's been great, and I think that so that brought in a whole new generation, right, of people. So people that are our age who had tweens, I mean, we don't have tweens, but have teenagers, have little kids, they've been exposing them to Taylor Swift. And so now she has the second generation of mass Swifties. Clean of Swifties. And so that's incredible. I love that they have someone to share, and now it's within their own home. And so I try to get her kids sometimes. Sometimes they'll like to sing the songs, but it's got to be an upbeat version for them to sing with me.
They're also boys, so it's kind of hard to get them into it.
But one day I will get them in more. And so, okay, I'm gonna do lips. I'm sorry.
She gets very passionate
eyeliner.
about it.
I know. I started
Clearly.
talking a lot. And, yeah, so then that led to more of her. So COVID hit. She pumped out 2 albums in 1 year, which was like, no one expected that at all. Everyone was so shocked. But that was
Can you
also.
imagine though, like Taylor being stuck inside
Oh yeah,
quarantine. I mean, like that's all she could do is just sit down and
write. She built her own studio in her house. That's because so it was so much. Which I mean she's a billionaire, so she obviously can do that. And then I'm sure like her mind started wandering about she said characters, and so she started building like her own world within that. And I also think that from there got the idea of Eras Tour, which is amazing. What she did with that. I mean, she had the idea of going through all her eras, because she really does, like, every single CD sounded so different. So I get her idea of the eras. Like, that totally makes sense. And then inviting us on the journey to be able to be like, I'm going to do a show for 3 hours. That is, I mean, amazing. I cannot understand how she had the stamina to do that. Like, it's just, yeah, that's incredible. I think we got tired just watching it for so long. We're like, do we get to go pee?
She kept going and going, and it's like dancing and like just performing. I can't do anything for 3 hours, much less running around, jumping, and then remembering all the songs and the steps and like.
Yeah, so the dance choreographer, her name is Mandy Moore, not Mandy Moore, the singer.
Actress?
No, not her. It's funny because her Instagram says nope, other. So it's the like other. The other. That because she gets that a lot. I've put it on, so I try to do the little Batwing one. Let's see if it comes out today. And so the first time I learned about Mandy Moore was from this other show that I loved called Zoe's Playlist, or Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. It's amazing. It's pretty much a girl who gets in an MRI and then gets zapped, and then she hears people's heart songs. So let's say like you were sad one day and she runs into you, you would start singing to her in your sad song, and she'd be like, oh my God, what is happening? And then or if like you were in love and then you encounter her and then you'd be like, well, now she's really happy or whatever. Like she would hear people's heart songs, and then it became her mission to like, how, if it's a problem, to fix the situation. Great show. Highly recommend.
I've never even heard of it.
It got 2 seasons and then a movie, and it was great, but then it was canceled.
Oh.
I know. I was so sad. It was very, very good. It also had me learn about PSP, which was a neurological disorder that it's kind of like ALS, where your whole body functions just stop working. So her father ended up having that, which was Peter Gallagher, the guy with the eyebrows from While You Were Sleeping.
The guy with the eyebrows.
Yeah, that's all he's known for, is the guy with the eyebrows. And so he was the dad in the show, sorry. And so he was great. And so he, that was one of the best things about the show, is that they had us learn about the disorder that I had never heard about.
Never heard of it either.
Mm-hmm. And you're in medical field. Oh my God, my eyeliner looks terrible. I should have sharpened it. I did not. It looks terrible.
Her wings, not
I don't know how she does
not
it.
her, but Taylor's, like, it's just, I look at it and I'm like, I could never. Yeah.
I need to fix that. Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. And so that she had heard about Mandy Moore from Emma, what's her last name? Emma Stone. And so, because Emma Stone had worked with her on La La Land, and so that's how she got her number, and they got connected. She did a fantastic job doing that, like getting her all the choreography with all her dancers, and for them to be able to do a 3.5 hour show was incredible, and it just looks awesome. I don't know, I'm fixing my eyeliner.
Just wing it. Ha.
Ha ha. Sure about my liquid one.
Same.
I did not. Okay.
I did not.
I didn't sharpen this one.
This is as good as it's gonna get. Sorry, Taylor.
I know. We have not done you justice at all.
Ugh. My eye shape is just not made for.
So I was trying to do the bat. They recommend to do the bat one.
It don't matter which animal. I'm not a wing person. Ooh.
All right. This one came out a little better than that one.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my eyes will not let me do that. I also brought the wrong eyeliner.
I know, I did not think this through. But that's half the fun, right?
This just means we get to go buy it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah, this is
Stop
as good
with
as it's gonna get.
Yeah. I'm gonna clean it up. It's gonna get cleaned up. But that's part of it. Then you can, and then you do this to it. Then you put your foundation.
There's always
on.
concealer, right?
We
haven't done that yet.
You put your foundation on, right over it, and then now it's less crazy.
Oh, she does the corner too. Oh, dang it.
See, all fixed almost. Again, this is extreme version. This is not everyday version at all. You do not. I mean, you can, but I don't know how to.
Not my style. For
sure. But there's the bat. You can kind of see the bat wing a little better there. Like it's
yeah.
Than this side.
I think if you had like a liquid one, it'd
I should have got
smoother.
Oh well. We'll move on from that. That was all. So sorry. So
eyes are done.
Yes, ish. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll blend it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna move with blush next.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath red one because it's hella bright. Or hella, not bright, sorry.
Similar shade to yours. The Patrick Towel one.
Oh, no, it's not the same. Look at the difference in the reds. Like this is like red.
No,
maybe the cream one.
I'll use this one. Yeah. This is the She's Baked.
This is the Divine Blush Paradise Venus. I think I mentioned that earlier. So I always recommend you to put it there and then like put it on your arm. Look at it, you can already see it.
Oh my gosh.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, and I like to start high up. Since I have a very round face, I start high up.
Use the lighter one at the bottom. Oh man, this is so pigmented.
And this is Taylor inspired, not identical, because we look nothing like her. And the products that we have also, nor do we have professionals putting makeup on us like she does. So back to a little bit of her history. So she came out with Folklore and Evermore, and that was a big change to what her sort of discography was. It was more like soft tones, soft colors. Her whole like theme was like her being in the woods, and a love triangle with teenagers. So it was very, very different.
Yeah,
we were not expecting
she lost
it.
me.
But different. Her lyricism in some of those are so beautiful, and it feels like music you can go to sleep to sometimes. I do recommend, and if it's like rainy outside, that it's definitely a CD for that. But a lot of love stories, because during that is when she was having one of her breakups with Joe. She dated him for 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
So there are a lot of like love songs in there, and then like now that we see backwards, there are some like sad songs in there, and more so in Midnights, which was her next album. That's when she had a little bit more of we saw the anxiety that she was going in that relationship, and I think there's a lot of sadness in Midnights too, because she felt very alone even though she was in a relationship with him. And then ultimately when they were on their tours, that's when they broke up. So we can kind of see that in her music. But I love that even no matter what, like we will find things years later that now we know more information about. So she has this way of like just being always relevant in that regard. And a little bit about her business endeavors. I love that when she goes in her Eras tour, every place that she went, she donated millions of dollars wherever she went.
To the staff.
Yes.
Right?
She gave very hearty bonuses to the people that make everything happen, because it's not just her. She's got thousands of people working for her. And so she compensated them well. I mean, as far as we know, that we don't actually know the numbers all the way. But it sounds like she compensated them very well and they're very happy. But then she also donated food banks wherever she went. Every single location. I think there's 149 shows, 50 cities. So each of those cities got giant donations.
Amazing.
And she still does that. Like on Christmas or Thanksgiving, she tries to share her wealth, which I appreciate. Not that we should have billionaires, but I appreciate that she does do that with her money. And that, because I think that creates a better environment for all of us, and especially those people that work for her, that they are willing to put their lives on hold essentially for 2 years to go to tour with her, which is crazy. She's done a lot of stuff for smaller artists too. For example, like when she was trying to win back all her masters, she taught people kind of how to do better contracts so that they own their masters right from the beginning. So she tries to advocate for artists in general. You know, I'm not saying that she is perfect, because she still does all her versions. She's just still trying to be on top of her game and get number ones. So, and that is inherently competition with other artists and other female artists as well. So that's not something I can control, but you know, that's just part of capitalism. But she has done a lot for her business, and the way that she has risen is just incredible. She's still trying to change the game in anything that she does. So I will give her credit for all that. Okay, so I put in my blush.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, you put yours on the
side?
side?
I put it on the high side. Okay, so that's done. And then I'll diffuse a little bit later. And then so I'm gonna use a little bit on my bronzer to warm myself up. So since I made myself look anemic earlier.
Super anemic.
So this is the Divine, Bronze with Caution, Glamorous Glow, and Regal Radiance. Oh, so it is the Divine Bronzer Dawn. I don't know why she has so many words. It's just called Bronzer Dawn. Like, yeah, that was a lot of names. So see, now my forehead doesn't look as dead.
You're alive!
I'm alive again! She lives.
She lives.
I know, we're not very good with the bronzer. We're both like, how do we use this?
Because I think I don't like to look too tanned, and so it just feels like I'm rubbing mud on my face.
Yeah, I think it's more contouring sometimes that does that.
True.
The goal I think with bronzer, from what I understand, is to just bring some warmth back in. We've taken out some color from the foundation and removing the redness. Yeah. So any warmth that you had is kind of gone. So the goal is just to bring it back a little bit. And so we look more alive. Oh wow. It's not muddy.
Her highlighter. McGrath stuff is so pigmented. Oh my god.
Yes, you gotta be very careful with it.
Wowza.
Without going too hard. Yeah, because it is. I thought like they say to use it on your palm first. I like to put it like right here where it blends with my blush. Like right
Oh
here.
yeah.
I haven't used my concealer yet, so maybe I'll do that.
Same.
That's why it's hard to put like concealer and highlighter. I still get confused with that.
Same.
How much? So that's Cocktails.
This has been my favorite lately. The Tower 28 concealer. It's like serumy, so it feels very nice.
I like to put it on something, either that or the back of my hand. They say the back of your hand is good. I kind of do both sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling. Either the back of my hand or on here first. And then you can kind of, that way your brush gets all the product on it.
I need to get more brushes.
Have you met me? It's a Winnie brush. And so my foundation for Dior and is the 2CR, the Cool Rose, and my concealer is also the 2CR Cool Rose. And that I've liked. When I was a little tanner, I had started using Dior because someone gave it to me and I loved it. And then I got too dark or too light for it. And so I hadn't used it in a long time. And so when was it? Maybe like 6 months ago we went and got color match and it was awesome.
Whole new shade.
Because yeah, I felt like I tried Laura Mercier. I didn't like that. Fenty was too orange.
I didn't like the Laura Mercier either. It was very glittery.
Yeah, I felt like I had a weird sheen to it.
Yeah. I think I'm set. What am I forgetting? Lips. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
The most important part.
Okay. So I think my concealer's in. So now I'm gonna go over it with a little bit of highlighter. Again, sorry about the eyeliner. I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not perfect.
Take a little look away.
I know. Some people are so good at it. Okay. That's done. Now lips, which is my favorite part. You're supposed to be using a red one.
The red scares me. I don't own anything red. You do it first. I'm gonna ease myself in.
Brought you different reds too, so that way.
Yeah, this is too pink, I feel like. This is the one we got last time. I just think it's too pink.
It's a soft pink red.
I don't think it goes with my skin.
I don't think that looks fine.
I might get that one too.
No. You just gotta layer it with something.
So pink.
Gotta layer it with the red then. I try to tell her about blue red and brown reds and red reds and orange reds, and she doesn't get it.
Hella red. Oh, Lord.
So a lot of what Taylor Swift wears are the blue reds. So they're very bright. Now in her showgirl world, she's using more orange, but normally it's like so red. Which one is that? Okay, that's
Taylor.
the MAC
I
one.
could never.
That's what she wore. That's what she wore now.
So sorry. It works so well on her, but I could never.
It looks great. It looks great. We have it on the screen, so that's why we look up there sometimes.
Oh my God, it's red. Oh my Lord.
Let's see what I want. Do I want to wear the... I think I want to put this one up. All right. I wanted you to wear the Pat McGrath one.
But I wanted to wear the bitch red. Yeah, see, you... I guess because I see you with red lips all the time. But I can't.
And it's liquid one. You have to let it do one whole layer and let it dry.
It's too red.
But it looks awesome. There's always a time and place for red lipstick. But then you don't have to wear it all the time. I didn't wear lipstick for a long time. I like grew into it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start wearing lipstick, and I did, and it's been so much fun.
Yeah, I hardly see you without lipstick now, ever.
See, so when it does dry, fairly matte. Well, now it's gonna be hot pink. It's gonna add vibrance to it. See, mine's matte.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like matte.
She likes the matte lips. Look, I like my balmy, glossy.
Which is ironic.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you don't want to be bold, but that feels more bold to me.
And I'm more neutral. Everything I own is neutral. So this feels very, I feel like I need to go to a ball.
I know, we're getting ready for our concerts, travels. So yeah, here's my red.
Perf.
Now imagine Taylor Swift. And then it's the same.
The same.
The same.
You can't even tell.
Who is this Taylor Swift? But yeah, I mean,
it's a finished look, guys. I know
we look crazy. But this is fun because this is not what she's comfortable doing, and I don't normally go this hard. I think I did for maybe my birthday with like blue eyeshadow, but this is a lot of pink.
So wild. That was so calm down, Stephanie.
Every time I see it, I'm like, that was so much eyeshadow.
No, not Stephanie. Oh my gosh, funny.
It's okay. My name is Stephanie. It's funny. But yeah, so I love this red. And so one of my this one I wear a lot because you can see how
oh my Lord,
yeah, it's gone down a lot.
It's flat.
So this is the same color, same family.
Yeah, this is her turf. I know nothing about red. I think.
But you see how it's a blue red. In terms of like, it's not orangey.
Cool red.
But it's called blue red. It's called blue red.
I understand more like the cool and the warm.
I don't know. It's just called blue red because there's no like orange in it. It's
yes,
not orangey.
It's cool tone.
But it's called blue red. All right. I think this is a success.
Yeah.
We did all the things. So we have our highlighter, we got our bronzer, we got our blush, we got our lips.
I never do a full face.
This is so much for her. Oh my gosh.
I want to immediately go like wash it
I'd
off.
wash it.
Oh.
What was your favorite thing that you tried or you wore today? Did you have a favorite?
I really like the Pat McGrath, the highlighter. Oh my God. It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Packs
this is
a punch.
gonna last me a whole lifetime because you only need like a speck.
Yeah. You gotta use a little bit and then you just. No, I agree. I'm excited. Yeah. I haven't tried. I don't think I've tried this one yet. Very nice
formula.
Sweet. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
I still love my Pat McGrath lipstick. I probably need to buy another one at some point when it's on sale.
Note to self: need liquid eyeliner.
Yes. Yeah. We did not think that through when doing this.
This one is a low one. I don't own.
I don't even know if they're balanced.
I don't.
Are mine balanced at all?
I think so.
Okay, not too bad. Those wings, those are hard, especially with hooded eyes. I probably could have fixed my
pencil liner.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I don't recommend doing her wings, but that was awful.
Yeah, and I have eyeliner or liquid, and I just did not grab it from over there.
I don't wear wings ever, so this was
Well, this was fun though. I'm so glad you guys joined us. I'm doing something that we normally don't do. So this was a little
We'll
fun.
get better.
I know. This is our first try. We've never done makeup like this either.
Yeah.
We're always like on the go, like trying to put stuff on.
Yeah.
So this was fun. But I'm glad you got to try a little bit of my fun stuff. So I look forward for you to actually trying the real red that she does. I mean, this one's good too. But this was, I feel like, just an experience.
I
the red
have
one.
that, I think.
Which one? The kids
This.
proof?
Yes, but not that shade,
Not that
obviously.
Yeah. Well, we got this version's one you got.
Yes.
I don't know, but it was the I got the Ruby New, and then we got the Wild Ceramic.
Look.
Oh, you got the actual one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the different color. I remember this now. Yeah. We had fun shopping. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for our Taylor Swift inspired makeup. This was fun. Hopefully we'll do more of these. This was a fun idea. We'll just have to see, like, maybe we'll like choose a color or something, but like everything has to be like purple, or everything has to be like, you know, a vibe or something. So
we're supposed to do a K-beauty one next.
Oh yeah.
So we'll do the complete opposite next time. It'll be a very soft, subtle, natural, subtle look.
I'll be like, where's my lipstick? I don't even see it. I don't even see it on here.
She will look anemic. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Thanks so much for trying new makeup with us today.
See you next time. Bye.
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Bye. Bye. You're gonna keep that look on, right?
I have to now.
Yes.
It'd be a crime to.
It would be a crime.